What's going on YouTube? I'm the Tattoo Guy and I'm bringing you guys a brand new video today. Before we get started, merch link in the description. I just dropped a bunch of new hoodies, t-shirts, crew necks, all that good stuff. If you guys are interested in copying yourself something, go ahead and hit the link in the description. Check it out. Go support the channel. It really helps me out a lot. This is a bit of a change of pace from the videos that I've been putting out recently. On the 25th of February, an agent knocked on my door and I received a notice from the Department of Animal Care of my county. I didn't do my research. I own a bunch of venomous snakes and it's completely legal for me to keep them on a state level, but on a county level, it's not. There's an ordinance here in my county that says that I am not allowed to own these venomous reptiles. It's 100% my fault. I should have done my research. It's a lesson learned. Moral of the story is be careful who you bring around because some people are snakes. I talked to the agents and they needed to come inside and verify that the snakes weren't still on the properties. I got footage of that. If you guys enjoy it, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Other than that, let's get into the video.
Hey, Mr. Williams.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I don't care. Couple pictures real quick and I'll be out your way.
Yeah, this is where they used to be. So whenever they called, did they tell you like where the snakes were?
They didn't. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Yeah, man, we got it. It was like, what? Like 22 years. We've had people call us and say that, yeah, I got a snake. My snake got loose in my house.
Right.
Come here.
Yeah. The officer starts to tell me how in 22 years he's never received a call like this before. He basically said that the entire office had no idea who to call, and they hosted a staff meeting to try to figure out how to handle this. It was decided that this officer would be the one to handle the call since he had prior experience in animal control. He goes on to tell me that the only calls that they really get are usually just snake removals. So at this point, you're probably assuming the same thing that I did. This officer was qualified enough to be here, and that more than likely he has formal snake handling experience.
Now, I used to work animal control up in Charlotte. We dealt with snakes so that we would handle them.
Yeah.
We had the little tool thing.
Yep, the hook, yeah.
And
one thing that just became abundantly clear to anybody who has any experience handling venomous snakes is that this guy has no idea how to safely handle them. This is not a shot at him. He was a super nice guy. He probably just doesn't really receive a lot of calls like this. But as a snake handler, hearing him say what you're about to hear made me cringe a little bit.
First snake I ever got, she had one climb in through her washer and dryer.
Yeah.
So, a little black snake.
So the officer goes on to describe it as a black snake, hinting that he could not properly identify said snake. Honestly, that should be step number one when handling any venomous snake, especially when you're a professional removing it from someone's house, because this person is relying on you to keep them safe. And if you can't even keep yourself safe, you damn sure can't keep them safe.
Which I ain't no snake dude myself, man.
Wait, so they have y'all remove them? They don't train you guys or anything?
Yeah, we go through training.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that dude, man.
Yeah.
So I got the snake on the thing, I had the bag, put them in. I couldn't get them off the little wire thing, man.
Yeah.
I was like, the hell with the whole thing. I took the whole thing and just slung it. I said, brother, it's all yours.
I would be willing to bet that it was probably just a rat snake, especially if it was found inside of a home. So we're located over here in the southeast. We have eastern diamondbacks, timber rattlesnakes, water moccasins, copperheads, coral snakes. A black snake could have just as easily been a water moccasin, which has a very potent and hemotoxic venom. So the officer and the agency probably assumed that they were doing this lady a favor, but in reality, he put himself, the homeowner, and the snake in more danger than anyone could have imagined.
Caller says resident has venomous snakes, the 6 different kinds: the boom viper, squam viper, the cobra, the rhino viper, western diamondback, rattle, and the cottonmouth. There's also a small dog and a cat location. So
what does the cat and the dog have to do with anything?
I have no idea. And like I said, they sent in also a video, but it was that one of your YouTube videos.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, that's what I was thinking. Was it was probably just like some asshole on the internet that saw one of my YouTube videos.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
And I got back in. We had a staff meeting Tuesday, and I was like, well, look, ain't nothing to it, man. I said, I know he ain't got them just
laid out. No, yeah. I'm like, they don't want to deal with this shit any more than I do. Like,
when we saw the video of you handling, we said, well, look, this dude knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Handle him. So we'll let him. And even if you had him here, when I got here, we will let you know they got to be moved, and we will give you
that's what I was wondering.
Time frame you need to move them.
Gotcha.
I'm like, if you would have had them, all we would have done is said, look, we'll give you whatever time, 10 days, whatever, to move them. We'll come and check like we do, and everything will be good. So, but look, that number I call you from, that's my cell, that's my work cell.
But like, y'all are more than welcome to come check again if you need to. Just let me know.
If we do get something else like that, I'll be sure to give you a holler.
Cool. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Mr. Williams. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. As you guys can see, the agent was hella chill, no bad blood, no harsh feelings. To be honest, I should have done my research about the ordinances in my county. It's my fault. I should have done the research. And it's okay though. Like I said, I'm not upset It's really not a big deal. The snakes are safe and sound with my buddy at his Serpentarium over in Liberty, South Carolina. Shout out Bennett, aka Fang Peep on Instagram. Go ahead and give him a follow, guys. But yeah, these guys were just doing their job, and the only reason that I'm even bringing it up is because these are the boots on the ground guys. They're in charge of calls like this, and yet they don't know how to handle these snakes. It sounds harsh, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean to this guy at all, because like I said, he was very nice. It's not personal. It's just the fact that these people are in charge of coming into our homes and telling us what we can and can't do with our reptiles, and they don't even know how to handle said reptiles. And the superior that are making this legislation know less about these reptiles than the officer and his agency combined. There's a considerable amount of negligence occurring in the government, and it's distressing because it's a parallel to what's happening at a much larger scale. And so there's a few ways to solve this. Proper training for these agencies would obviously be the first recommendation, to which they would likely try to counter with, we need more money, which leads me to my next point. Instead of outlawing keeping these animals all together, which is a lose-lose for everyone in the situation, why don't you just do what Florida and other states have done and input a permitting system? This ensures that enthusiasts like me don't have to move out of state to continue doing what we love. Think about this. If you charge $100 per year, okay, assuming that there's a couple thousand people in this state that own venomous reptiles, that's a couple $100,000 per year that you could then roll back into properly training these agencies on how to handle these snakes. It's a complete win-win for everyone. If you don't input a permitting system, the money that you could be making from us, you'll be spending on us, because most people are likely not going to listen and they're going to continue keeping their snakes. You're going to be wasting resources trying to control the situation that you can't control. People are going to keep their snakes one way or another. People are going to do it whether it's legal or not. So you might as well just input a permit system, because there's thousands of people, including me, that would gladly cough up $100 a year to continue keeping our snakes. But of course, people get angry at things that they don't understand, and the cultural order of these old white dudes in office and the Christian nationalism will continue to affect us for decades. Because at its core, it's nothing but ignorance that leads to these senators to inputting this legislation. So do me and the entire community a favor and follow the link in the description to the USARK website and email some of those senators directly and let them know how you feel about this ban. Because together we can rock the boat and our voices might be heard. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and if you want to keep up with what happens next, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. I post weekly content about all things venomous snake handling and keeping, urban exploration videos, tattooing, etc. If these are things that interest you, do yourself a favor, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, go support the channel. Merch link in the description. We got the Young Gun hoodies in stock. I got the strapped up shirts. Go buy yourself a hoodie, a crew neck, a t-shirt. Anyways, thank you guys. I love y'all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.